tune to a tuner. Yeah, probably focusing on a little sharp or something. That's the E's. Yeah. So you're getting ready for MTNA?
Yeah.
Do you get a lesson every day? That's what the kid said yesterday. Naomi and her friend were talking about you after she played a little recital.
Oh, what did he say?
They said, well, actually it was her mom, Naomi's mom said, Braden gets a lesson every day.
Right, once every 2 days.
And then the kid said some slang word that I don't know.
That's count.
About how good you are at piano.
Oh.
So, that sounds good to hear.
It's more like once every 2 days, but...
Okay, but yeah, it's frequent touch-ups. Okay, that's good. All right, well, good luck and good luck at swimming. Is that next weekend?
November, like middle of November.
Oh, okay. All right, so I guess I'm not going to see you for a couple weeks. So we'll try to hit everything today that we can. Where do you want to start? With the etude?
Highest scale.
Okay, that's fine. Gosh, I'm a little warm. Okay, yeah, here. Okay, the shifting is good. Can you bow just B flat at the speed that you're going? Right. And right now, the speed of the bow changes a little too much when you change direction. So I sort of hear. So try to keep it sustained at the end of the stroke. Bless you. That's it. Now a little fuller. That's it. And then try that. So the third notes are sustained. That's it. That seemed better to me. And I know one or two notes were out of tune, but do you want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're picky, different notes get different amounts of bow. So maybe make sure that top note that has enough bow. Yeah, I guess you could go back and practice, like, mark off exactly where you want to be in your bow. If it's like balance point to here, and then that's a little better bow distribution. When you're up so high, you don't want to be out here with your contact point. You want to be here or reasonably close to the bridge. That's okay. Good. Now you're losing a little bit. It's going like that. So see if you can watch. And you see, oh, I have to extend more. Okay. That's better. Yeah. Do you have enough rosin? Okay. It's like when you get in here, but it wants to skate a little bit when you're so close to the bridge. That's where it counts if you have enough rosin. Okay, do you want to go on? We could go on to the G minor. Okay, good. I'm going to go get my metronome, but while I'm going, I want to give you a little practice assignment. Can you do the two shifts, the two descending shifts, and kind of chart them out with a guide note? So, ya-da-da, shift. Yeah. And I'll be right back. And just pay attention to how your wrist unbends on the first shift. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, why don't we try, is it 72?
Yeah.
Why don't we try that? Da-dee-da-da. I'll put it up here so you can see it. Okay, on the very last note, you got a little further down in the bow and use the weight. Try not to be too close to the tip. Use the weight of the bow, and also don't accent the bow changes. Try to keep it sustained up to that moment and then be soft in your wrist and fingers. So we can practice that on one note. You can practice. I'm trying to be flexible here. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Good. Okay, how does that feel? I think it's better. Yeah, and both of these scales, sometimes your top notes don't shine out like you'd like them to. So sometimes it's like making sure you're high enough, or maybe just making sure that your bow is in the right spot. And it's important that that top note rings out well. Should we do it one more time? Good. Okay, so it's an up bow, so maybe you had to think extra hard about putting weight on that up bow, or it just came out better that time. I don't know. Okay, and then watch out for E flat, not too high. And not too high right here. Yeah, is the G exactly right? Third finger? Yeah, it might have been a little too high, and then the next one or two notes were too high. Yeah, that was better. That was better. Okay. All right. Or do you want to do excerpts now, or do you want to do Etude and Concerto, or?
I think Etude is first.
Sorry?
The All-State.
Okay. Yeah, those excerpts. Yeah.
I think I just Smetana.
Oh, just that one today?
Yeah, because I have a assignment on this in orchestra.
Oh, okay. So you especially want to do it today. Okay. So sorry. So before you start, does it matter if you're kind of up to tempo on it, or have you decided?
I think just comfortable, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay, but it's in the right style. Okay. I'll just turn you about 20 degrees so I can see you better. Thank you. It doesn't feel comfortable when you get to that lighter stroke. Yeah, the left hand got a little bit off of the right hand. I think you got to make sure your right hand is actually in control of the speed. Can we do da 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 dum? That is it. The third line where it's the measure of loud and then it's soft. Let's just do like the first three measures of that line. Or take it if it's more convenient to go back, you can.
No, I just one.
Okay, let's go a little slower because we want to get the quality. These are really accented, really in the string. And then after that, softer. Good. Let it be a little lower in the bow for right now. And this is going to be able to move a little. And then there's going to be a little bit of vertical in the stroke too. Yeah. Good. No more bow than that. You've got plenty of bow. Only an inch really is what you need. Okay, let's still go slower. How many of those notes are accented?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, so we have to work extra hard to get the up bows especially. So a little more with the wrist and let's just do that. Okay, and then the few notes right after the 14th. That's a little better. Okay. Let's do a stroke where you just feel like you're hinging from your shoulder. And you've got a lot smaller and heavier. Just like 10 pounds of weight here. There you go. And that's all you need. There you go. Releasing the wrist. That's it. That's much closer. And then you add a little bit of smaller. How about smaller? Yeah. Well, now you stop moving up the upper arm. That's where the power comes from. Transfer. That's it. Release the weight. All the way. Yeah. Okay. Can I? I want you to feel when I. See, pick up my bow. Well, you're going to have to set your bow down. Yeah. I want you to feel the weight of my bow. Or maybe I'll just pretend to do it on your arm. So this is about what I've got. I don't know, I think it's 10 pounds. Yeah, So keep it here. All this weight is going. It's like a cellist. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And you don't need a lot of bow. Yeah. Now you're getting it. Yes, now you're getting it. Okay. What does it seem like? Ugly?
No, I just never played this style before.
No, I know. It's we don't usually need that much weight. Okay. So let's do that measure and go on for a little bit in piano. Good, good. And after the sforzando, try to spend a little more bow on that sforzando. So you're basically at the middle. And then all you really need is hand. Right. Let's do that a couple times. Okay, good. And then it has to be immediate, the very next note. Yeah. Good, let's do it one more time. Maybe you overdid it slightly. Yeah, that's it. You're in good shape now. Okay. Now, let's go back to the beginning at that speed. Find where you can get those accents to not crack, because you got to be close to the bridge. And there's a moment of like karate chop with the accent because it's faster and then it's slower. It's not all the same speed. That's it. Good. Vibrate. Much better. Okay, I'm thinking out loud for a second. When you finish the quarter note and you're vibrating, you can release in the air. Yeah. Good. Good, good. So before we go faster, ba-da, 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 I think I just want to hear from here to here. One more time. Okay, it's not enough sound. Let's see. So go after those accents. That's it. Good. 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 Right here. And then stay close to the frog, relatively close. Maybe balance point. So your upper arm is still moving. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay, you're getting it. You're starting to really get the brutality of that stroke. Good. And so that's probably fast enough for right now. I mean that might be 80 or 90 or something instead of 120, but I guess we could try a little faster. Good. Even softer. That's it. Right, that's all you need. You don't have to work too hard. Okay, that's about 104. Do you want to try it any faster? Or does that seem good to you?
Probably a bit faster.
Okay, so I'm going to turn that off. Think for a second. Think ahead. Kind of think with your fingers. What's going to be your fastest, best one today? successful. That's pretty good. But you've got to start close to the bridge. You were way close to the fingerboard. Yeah. Let's see what that is. You take it easy, small joints. No, good. How does it feel?
It's good.
Okay, it's 106. I mean, I think this is good. I think this is good for right now. If you get things going really well, and you get the strokes right, then you can speed up. There's still plenty of time. Because a lot of people will probably play it too fast and not do the rhythms right or get the accents. so before, just so if you forget, when you first started, it was faster and you were using a lot more bow, but you weren't getting the depth. Okay. All right.
How many violins did they get staffed at All State?
36, usually with a couple alternates.
Wow. Oh, 16.
Well, there might be, let me see. It might be
16 a section? Wow.
It might be 32 with 4 alternates or something like that. Or maybe it's 36 with 4. I've lost track. But it's a big section. But there's usually 150 people trying out. And to be very blunt, a few of the suburban St. Louis schools get over half of the strings. There's just a few schools. All those kids are really good. So it's that sort of sets the pace. So
basically they're 16 spots.
Well, there is a range. There is a range, but you just want to be in that upper group to be sure that you get in. Mm-hmm. Okay. Concerto?
Yeah.
All right. We have all the rest of the time for that? That's good. We've got loads of time. Okay. How's this going?
Pretty good.
Okay. Did we mark kind of everything? We're kind of set for marking so far? Okay, good. Okay, you don't mind if I stop you, do you?
No.
Okay. You know, when you're going for an accent, it's usually a combination of speed and pressure, some combination. Here, let's try to think more about the speed. Even here. This one. So try to move the bow further. Okay, this is better. Now the sound isn't really clear and ringing, so using what you know about bow technique and bow speed and pressure, what can you do to improve that? Okay, that's better. It's clearer.
Like looser race.
You're a little looser. I thought maybe you had too much weight at the front of your hand a minute ago, but now it looks better. Can you still do it forcefully, but keep it clear? So how about a little closer to the bridge? Okay. It choked up a little bit in the measure with the accents because I don't think you moved your bow fast enough. See if you can just use more bow, especially on the accents. The first two measures were great. Better, it's better. Now that low note, you want to be pretty full on it, even though you have to make a leap. So finish, and then take the time to cross that string. Yeah, that's it. That's the idea. Okay, let's go back once more. Can you vibrate better though? This one. Okay, good. Sometimes your vibrato right now is getting a little small. Do you feel that? Is it smaller than you want it to be? Or is that kind of what you're going for? Well, that looks better. All right, just saying it already helped. But I think two things that make it smaller. One is if your wrist is like this, that makes the vibrato smaller. If you're here, there's more room. And the other thing is if your thumb is higher, it sort of cuts off the swing of the first finger. So I think try not to let the thumb be too high or too forceful, and see if you can keep your wrist neutral, like not letting it get out. That E doesn't sound vibrating. Okay, good. Now, what I couldn't tell is if you were in balance or if you just kind of forced that to happen. What do you think?
In balance.
Was it good? Okay. Just want to make sure your wrist isn't too tight. Okay, good. All right. It looks good. Well, okay. It looked like it started out a little forced and then you released it on the E. Good. Better. That's it. Stay in balance. Nice. Let's just do that about 3 times. The thing we talked about a minute ago, is it up, down, up? Yeah, let's do... I think the B is getting too much bow speed. Let's keep it sustained. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then... Okay, you can lift it ever so slightly. Just sort of a ½ inch. Oops. So down is the trill. So you're hitting strings a little bit. Let's see. There you go. Try to make sure your fourth finger isn't straight when you do that, so it kind of controls the pivot. Yeah, it looks a little different. Yeah, does that feel all right? Yeah. Okay, good. So maybe I'm going to draw... Oh, I see you've got a dot there. That's why you were doing that. So short. But it is still a quarter note, and it's kind of finishing a phrase. So we want to sort of round that off and then take a slight break. And then let's go on. Well, the sound of the beat, do you know what I mean when I said it was too much bow, or too much bow speed? It sounds kind of... Right. Okay, a serious question. What is your goal notes or your peak of your phrases in this? Dee-da-da-da, dee-da-da.
Probably the A.
Okay, that makes sense. It's just not what it's on the page, right? On the page it looks like it's try doing what it says and then see if you just hate it or what. Well, it's hard to do. You have to get closer to the bridge. Yeah. So I think that they're opposite, right? This is, and then up. The second one's easier. Okay, how do you feel about that?
It's good.
It's okay. It's just a little hard to do. So I split up that bone. We don't have to split it up. The problem is that it's hard to do the way they had it too. If you go, you have to save so much bow, but you can try it. Yeah, no, I see. That doesn't seem very comfortable, does it? Okay. Well, so is it okay if we try it the way it's marked? It's just hard to get used to. I think it's getting to the bridge and speeding up the bow there at the tip. Yeah. That's it. And the second one's up down. The second one's up down, so it's a lot easier. Right. So what's happening with your G? Is like extra vibrations or? No, I mean when you play G, it just seemed crackly. Did you notice that? Yeah. Is it just the hair isn't gripping the string, or are you feeling rattling somewhere? It's better now.
I feel like I'm rattling.
Could it be that you're touching the tailpiece a little bit? Because your face gets a little far to the right. Yeah. That might have been what it was. Okay. Oh, see, yeah. Yeah, try to keep your jaw. If your jaw is really contacting the chin rest, then your chin will be up higher than the tailpiece and it won't hit it. It seems okay now. Did you still feel it? You want me to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
I don't feel it that time.
Oh, okay. But it was bugging you. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Oh yeah, there's something. Well, first of all, the string's in tune, but it's flat when I play it. So that means your string is false.
New string.
Is it new?
No, should be good.
Because it's acting like it's a year old and it's all corroded and stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. My God, this is making me play so out of tune. Look at that. I have to play like a half step off to get it in tune. Do you have an extra E string on you? Because this is really hurting you right now. Because you're having to adjust a lot to get it in tune.
Yeah, I did notice that it is harder to.
E strings don't stretch that much. It's worth just switching it right now. Okay, yeah, should I try it? I gotta be careful with this balance. Okay. Ooh.
I think it's new.
You mean this? Well, it looks like the set. It's a matching set. Are they rondo maybe?
No, I think this one's new.
Yeah. But I mean, how long has this been on? Maybe beginning of the year or last fall?
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, sometimes we just don't know. Okay. I would guess it's way over 6 months. If you've had an E string over 6 months and you're playing a lot, then that's a long time. Okay, it just popped off of there. Is that the little ball? Okay, do you need the ball? No, you just need a hook. Do they have a hook?
that too?
I just have both kinds. You know, there's two basic kinds. And if I need to, I just switch them. Yeah, you've got the loop. Okay, that's gonna be good, I think. This looks